Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, a unique program for local DFW talent to launch a career in IT consulting right out of high school. That's just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, I remember when I was in high school, we had career day and you had the local anchor man come in, and that inspired me to go into a career in news and now public relations. But what a lot of young people don't think about is a career in IT consulting. And to talk about that today, Alexa Nguyen, she's with the Vested Group, and she's here today to talk about a new program. Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so IT consulting, first of all, what does that even mean?
Sure. So consulting at a very high level is going into a company, helping them identify their needs and helping them solve whatever problems that they have in front of them.
And you have an exciting program that the Vested Group is launching. Tell us about it.
Yes, it's a 2-year apprenticeship program where local DFW-based high school grads can come in, learn everything that they need, get all of the tools that they need to become successful IT consultants. And at the end of the 2-year program, they will get full-time offers and join us as NetSuite consultants.
Give me a for instance. I mean, who does this really speak to?
For instance, let's say you're really bright, really motivated, great grades, you have all the scholarship opportunities available to you, and yet you've got some competing priorities. Like maybe you're a primary caretaker, and despite having a full ride to college, you just can't really take the time to devote to go away and study full time while also needing to provide for and care for your family. So this would be a great way for somebody that fits that profile to get paid to learn instead of paying to learn.
Outstanding. How did this come about?
So we've had a couple of really phenomenal interns that came to us during their college careers. So maybe they were sophomores or juniors just trying out IT consulting, and they stayed on with us and grew into really successful TV geniuses, as we call ourselves. And Joel, our founder, thought, what if we could bypass the college piece of it? What if we could help solve the problem of student debt and help people go ahead and get started right out of high school or a few years after?
And is there a big need for this right now?
Absolutely. Tech consulting is blowing up, and this is a great way to write your ticket to your own future. This field is extremely in demand, and this is a skill set that will help people have careers that will last a lifetime.
Okay, it almost sounds too good to be true. So the person watching this who thinks this might be me, what are you looking for exactly?
Sure. We're looking for bright, motivated, hardworking individuals who have a passion for personal and professional development. People who have a growth mindset, who look at challenges as an opportunity to learn and aren't afraid to fail and try again. And so you don't have to be fresh out of high school. Maybe you tried college a few years and it didn't work out. Maybe college was just never really your calling. I know people who are really, really smart and just don't like all of that structure.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it's not a free internship. This is like a paid internship. What kind of salary are we talking about?
Yeah, so it's $30,000 a year for the duration of this 2-year program.
Wow.
So you'll be treated as a full-time employee with that $30K a year salary. And then you'll also have full benefits. You'll have access to our coaching culture. You'll have access to our company events, all of the professional and personal benefits of working at the Vested Group.
Well, my company's been working with your company for several years now, and it's just a very cool vibe. We've got some video of your team working. Tell us about the Vested Group and what makes it so special.
Sure. A lot of companies talk about being culture centric, but I've never encountered a place exactly like the Vested Group. From our open concept floor plan, you can see that type of environment nurtures and fosters like open communication and collaboration between teams. We've got these little like flags that will, give you the privacy that you need. If I'm working on something and I don't want to be disturbed, you can see it will pop up red. Or green if I'm available to chit chat or help you if you have a unique problem.
You even have a robot dog.
We do even have a robot dog.
What's the name of the dog?
His name is Flair.
Okay.
Yeah, and our office space is office space themed. So for those of you who aren't familiar with the movie, we've got there's a concept with tchotchkes and pieces of Flair, which is the inspiration for the dog's name.
That's awesome. Let's go back to the program. You talked earlier about attitude. What? Just give us more. What does that mean? Like, what kind of attitude are you looking for?
Yeah. So we have 6 core values at the Vested Group, and they're really easy to understand. They're all in, own it, give them your shirt, always do the right thing, enjoy the ride, and appreciate failure that results in learning.
Wow.
So we're looking for people that embody each and every one of those 6 values on a daily basis, and truly can embrace that culture on and off the field, I guess.
And the future of IT consulting just shows no end, does it? I mean, it's tech. It can't be hotter than it is now.
I mean, I can only see it getting hotter from here, really. Everything. The platform that we use is called NetSuite. So that's a cloud-based ERP system, and I'll get into ERP in a second. But if you have internet connectivity, you can log in and do your work from anywhere.
Wow. Okay, give me more about ERP.
ERP. It stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. And what that means is you have one system that allows you to do everything. So from your marketing campaigns to your customer and vendor relationship management, to your sales and your inventory, your purchasing, all of that work lives in one system. And the benefit to that is when you have all of that data in one place, you have access to real-time reporting. And so instead of having a bunch of different systems where you have to grab in your customer info and your sales info and your purchase history, and then there's potential for integration errors or just timing differentials, you can have access to all of that and have the fastest, most accurate access to your data.
And this $30,000 a year salary is something that could really open the door to a career with the Vested Group.
Absolutely. So the expectation is you get paid $30,000 a year for those 2 years. And upon completion of the program, we're investing in you. We're giving you the skills and the tools that you need to succeed. And we will give you a job offer for the next 3 years after that.
Wow. Okay, so how does one get involved?
You just have to go to the website, www.thevested.com/tvgu, and drop in your name and your email address, and be prepared with your resume for when we reach out.
Outstanding. Okay, final thoughts. What would you like to leave the audience with?
I would really love to encourage you to apply. If you're interested, if you want to learn more, just go ahead and go to the website, and make sure you check your junk folder, as our emails have been known to end up there.
Outstanding. We're going to end with the website. Give it to us one more time.
It is www.thevested.com/tvgu.
Outstanding. Alexa, thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks, Jeff.
You bet. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.